Hello! So today I'm going to quickly share with you a few really important nutrients that you can begin to add in and focus on during the holiday busyness to really support your body in managing and recovering from any type of internal or external stress that you may be under at this time of year. So the holidays are an amazing time of year. It's joyful, it's happy, it's beautiful. But it's also a time when we are often under extra pressure. Our schedules are different. We're taking in different food that's maybe causing some digestive irritation, inflammation that way. We have extra demands. We're super busy. Life puts so many demands on us. Plus, we have a lot of mindset stress that is connected to this time of year. So even if things don't feel super stressful for you, your body might be under stress on an internal level, just from the busyness, the lack of routines, the extra treats and sweets, and that type of thing. Now, when we are under stress of any kind, mentally, emotionally, physically, internally, or externally, our bodies use up some key nutrients a lot faster. And this leads us to becoming deficient in these nutrients. Specifically things like vitamin B, all your B vitamins, magnesium, and vitamin C. And so when we are deficient or lacking in these nutrients, we're getting the symptoms like anxiety and poor sleep, and our digestive system isn't working. Like, we're kind of sluggish, we're bloated, we're constipated, or we're having like irregular bowels, gassy. Our moods are super imbalanced. So they're, again, that anxiety, depressive moods, mood swings, irritability, you're snappy, you're grouchy, all of it. Brain fog, and of course, hormonal imbalances. And this is because of that connection between your nutritional status, stress, digestion, and your hormones. If we think of that pyramid that I always speak about on women's health. Now, we cannot take away life stressors. We can't stop the busyness from happening, and we're going to go through busy periods in life. We're going to go through busy seasons. So what we need to do is we need to choose how we want to internally support our bodies. Because the less stress that we have internally, the better we're going to be able to manage and support ourselves through that external life stress and life busyness that's taking place. A stressed body is going to have less resilience to handle any of that external stress that's happening. So if we want to be able to handle these stressful, busy life seasons with ease, it's going to be so much easier to do that if we have a nourished and balanced body from the inside out. Now, a really, really easy way that we can do this is to think about adding in intentional nutrients to replenish our body. And adding in these intentional nutrients that include those stress supportive properties. So the things, again, like the B vitamins, the vitamin C, and the magnesium are really going to be important. It's not about restriction. Holidays, these times are not about taking things away. It's not about what we can't have. It's not about restricting yourself to have the perfect health. Instead, it's about what can I add to my plate. My plate, not as in things to do, but what can I add to my plate when I'm eating? What can I add to nourish my body, to support my body through these stressful times? How can I add these things to replenish? How can I make these simple swaps? So let's actually talk about these three key nutrients that I've been mentioning, the B vitamins, the vitamin C, and the magnesium. Let's talk about those and some specific foods that have those nutrients, and then also how we can really easily add those things into your everyday life. So number one, magnesium. I love talking about magnesium. You can find it in things like dark chocolate, raw cacao powder, chia seeds, even dark leafy greens. There's tons other, but those are kind of a few to get you started. So how do we intentionally add these in throughout our day in really simple, easy ways? Something as easy as taking a handful of your dark leafy greens, adding into your meat dishes when you're cooking that up, sauteing it in there. a handful of spinach on the base of your plate before you add the rest of your meal on top. Making some chia pudding or chia dessert, swapping out one of those really high sugar, high dairy desserts for a nice, loving chia dessert that's going to have fiber and magnesium, and add some raw cacao powder in there for even more magnesium. Chocolate avocado pudding, one of my favorite desserts, favorite snacks, and that again is going to have those healthy fats to stabilize your blood sugar. It's going to have fiber. It's also going to have that cacao powder, which gives you even more magnesium than you're just getting in that avocado. And then you can also do things like hot chocolate elixirs made of raw cacao. You can do little different superfood elixirs and sip on those. It's cold outside. It's a perfect time for that. So that's some simple, easy ways that we can focus on adding ingredients that are rich in magnesium. Now, number 2, your B vitamins. B vitamins are found in a lot of our whole foods, things like our animal meats, our eggs. Nutritional yeast is really high in B vitamins, spirulina, and especially your fatty fish like your salmon. So again, how can we add these nutrients in? How can we add these ingredients, these foods into our days? Have eggs for breakfast. Yum, delicious, especially on your holidays, right? Add in nutritional yeast to any of your dishes that you want to give like a cheesy flavor to. It gives a really nice cheesy flavor. Swap out your cheese for some cashew cheese made of cashews and nutritional yeast. And then you can also do things like adding in different dishes, swapping out, adding in some fish some days, and having a nice nourishing bowl of all these different greens and this different fiber with some fatty fish on top. Now, those are just a few ideas of how you can actually add in those B vitamins. And then number 3, vitamin C. So vitamin C, we all know, comes in those citrus fruits like your strawberries, your oranges, your lemons. It also can be found in things like bell peppers and broccoli and many of our other vegetables. So one of my absolute favorite ways to get in vitamin C is a camu elixir. So again, it's going to get in that, I love making it with cacao powder. So I'll use my cacao powder, some camu, and then I'm going to use that in a nice nourishing elixir, some collagen in there, some healthy fats. I have that often as like an afternoon nourishment break, an afternoon snack. Easier ways, adrenal cocktails. Those mineral mocktails, again, you're going to get in B vitamins, you're going to get in vitamin C, you're also going to get in some magnesium through those mineral mocktails. There's a couple of recipes for those on my website. Definitely check them out. Adding broccoli as a snack, having broccoli in your dishes. Broccoli is a very, very easy vegetable to add into almost anything. And then bell peppers. Make some stuffed peppers one night for a supper or for lunch. Or slice up some bell peppers and have them as a snack with some guacamole or with some hummus or some dip made of cashews and nutritional yeast. Again, you're going to get in those other nutrients that we've been talking about. There's so many ways that we can add in intentionally the things like B vitamins, magnesium, and vitamin C to support your body in managing and recovering from any additional stress that you might be under at this time of year. Again, remember that these busy seasons in life are so much easier to go through when your body is supported on that internal level. With the less stress we have internally, the more resilience we are going to have to external stress. We're going to go through busy seasons. We're going to go through life stress. We just cannot take that away. But we can choose, number 1, how we support ourselves. Number 2, how much we let that stress affect us. And that's another topic for a whole nother video. But we want to focus on supporting our body on that internal level is the very first baseline to all of this. How do we do that? Intentionally add in the nutrients that we talked about. Appropriate amounts of these nutrients are going to really be important in helping your body recover from and be resilient to any of the stressors that are coming in at you this time of year. Of course, you can also supplement with things like magnesium and B vitamins and vitamin C, and I often do recommend that to many of my clients. But that is a conversation that you need to have with a professional to see what's best for you, what dosage is best for you, when and how you should take these things. Because again, we cannot out supplement a stressful lifestyle or poor diet. We really do have to work on the foundations and let those supplements be supplements to the work that we're already doing. So I would love, if this was helpful for you, if you to just put a little note in the comments of this video. Let me know your favorite ways to add in magnesium, B vitamins, or vitamin C, or any questions that you have around this topic. Also, if you're looking for specific recipes, definitely keep an eye on my Instagram page this week. I'm going to be sharing some of my all-time favorite recipes for these specific nutrients. Thanks for watching.